God will rescue you if you have the faith that you will be rescued. Deuteronomy 31, verse 6. Be strong and be brave. Don't be afraid of those people because the Lord your God is with you. He will not fail you or leave you. The Bible story of Nebuchadnezzar's gold statue is a good example of this, and for those of you who don't know this story, here's the short version. Nebuchadnezzar was a king who set up a statue, and he told everyone that they had to worship it or else they would be thrown into a fiery furnace. Well, there were three people, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who refused to do this because they believed that they would only serve God. And they were very insistent upon this. King Nebuchadnezzar didn't like this, so he threw them in the fiery furnace. But because of their faith, God sent an angel to protect them from the flames. We might enter a situation where we think it's all over, but it might not be over. Or another example of this is Daniel in the lion's den. Basically, some people didn't like Daniel and they wanted to get rid of him. So, using some flattery, they told the king to make a law saying that if anyone worshipped a deity except for the king, then that person would be thrown into the lion's den. The king thought that this was a great idea, so he passed a law. And they caught Daniel praying to God, and they brought him to the king, and Daniel was thrown into the den of lions. But the king had liked Daniel and secretly prayed for Daniel that he would be okay somehow. And the next morning, they opened up the cave and found that Daniel was fine. God has sent an angel to shut the mouths of the lions so that he would not be eaten. Chances are you've probably been familiar with both of these stories from outside sources. Maybe you went to Sunday school, but we forget how powerful they really are. They're very different, but they both have the same outcome, the same kind of general baseline. And because these men had faith, they were saved. These two stories have a commonality, and it was followers of God versus the kingdom, or versus a group of people. And even though they defied the laws of the kings who were there, God still saved them because of their willingness to follow only God. So these stories are proof that God can protect us. But this doesn't just happen, and it doesn't stop happening. This still happens today, right now. And it can happen in your life. In fact, it probably already has. God can protect you from the struggles and the dark and those who want to hurt you, and the fires and the lions and even hell itself. Proverbs 18, verse 10. The name of the Lord is like a strong tower. Those who do what is right can run to him for protection. So don't hesitate. If you are stuck in a tight spot, God will make sure that he can get you out. This is your Finding Wholesomeness Scoop. I'll see you guys next time.